Hello, I'm Solbert, I'm the computer voice of Seoul, Texas company. In this video we are going to explain how to use Import Wizard to import a cluster of firewalls. Let's get inside FWCloud-UI and see it in action. We have another video using this wizard to import a firewall. If you have not watched it, we recommend doing it. Importing a cluster is quite similar to import a firewall, but there are some differences we are going to show. In the form there is a new block for the nodes. The master node name is required. To add more nodes we can press the plus button. We can remove a node by pressing the minus button. In this case our cluster have 2 nodes. Since we have added 2 nodes, now we need to add the IP address and credentials to get access to both of them. We can also specify the role of the node when it is imported. Remember, the user needs to be able to execute root commands. As we did when importing a firewall, we also need to discover the interfaces. One difference here is that we can see a label next to some of the interfaces. It indicates which interface and IP address will be used to access that node from FWCloud-UI. This is based on the data we filled in the previous form, but it can be modified here in case the IP address to access the firewall once imported will be different to the one used to discover interfaces. Again, we review and selected the interfaces and IP addresses to be included in the new cluster and press Next. We need to confirm the action because this is the last chance to go back in the wizard or cancel. The firewall cloud objects are created. And the policy rules are imported. We get a summary of the import. It is important to note the policy should always be reviewed after importing and before installing. We can see the interfaces have one IP address that belongs to the master node, another to slave node, and another one that is floating. We verify the policy is correct. And the data to access the cluster nodes. Now we can install the security policy in the cluster. This has been all in this short video about Firewall Import Wizard feature. Please stay tuned to learn more new features about Firewall Cloud UI.